What's happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel and the MCU. A series that was first revealed 3 years ago at the 2019 SDCC Armor Battles is now conspicuously missing from this summer's SDCC 2022 All H announcement from Marvel Studios. And when fans began to inquire as to whether the series has been cancelled, this even prompted the chief writer to respond on Instagram, "No, I promise. It's still coming," he responded. Today, a significant exclusive update revealing the film's production company was revealed by one of the insiders. Although this plot occasionally has nothing to do with the direction the plot is taking, they provided an intriguing notion that the story may be somehow related to the Hulk movie. I'm going to add my own 2 cents and speculate about the direction the show might take. I also think that there might be significant setup for a new antagonist, possibly Norman Osborn from the MCU, who would eventually become Dark Grain. We will be dissecting every aspect of the newest Disney Plus series, Armor Wars. If this is your first time, please subscribe and enable your notification bell so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. Okay, let's start with the exclusive. This information was made public by writer Lizzie Hill this morning at the Comic Circus with the heading, "Exclusive Armor Wars production company revealed and how it may tie with the Hulk." She continues by saying that even though she had previously mentioned that the original working title for the Armor Wars was Rigatoni, the project hadn't advanced enough in the pre-production phase to have an official production company attached. As a result, she can now exclusively reveal that Acid Pop Production LLC is handling the official Armor Wars filming. In case you're curious, these titles occasionally have nothing to do with the project they're working on today. On the other hand, there are times when art imitates life. In the case of Falcon and the Winter Army, when the production problem was Pandemic Productions, and that was directly pulled from the original narrative scenario that they ultimately had to rework. Just a little too close, so sometimes it doesn't matter, but other time it practically explains what's happening in the movie or serves as one of the Norman story aspects. Based on these presumptions, Lizzie Hill continues by pointing out that the original post-credit scene from 2008, in which Stan Lee appeared and drank soda that just so happened to contain a drop of Hulk's blood, not only alludes to the acid pop soda bean known as Pop, but also to the possibility that acid pop could produce more Hulks, as well as the existence of super soldier serum and other individuals attempting to be superheroes when they probably shouldn't. One of the simplest ways to accomplish this is through technology and, by extension, through anyone attempting to obtain Tony Stark's technology or pass for the new Iron Man. We'll get to that important point shortly, but there is more going on there than just that. In the rumored following series for Mark Ruffalo's character, the Global War Hulk storyline should be continued, and Ragnarok eventually sees him as a world breaker. War Machine and other dense superheroes like the Hulk would play a big part in the tale, going up against the Hulk. However, there's still a lot of preparation for Bruce Banner's story to be done between now and then, including getting him into space and a few other significant occurrences. We already know what the majority of this program will be about, so focusing on something else is certainly out of the question. Don Cheadle said, "I think the most intriguing part is yet to come. I don't think we have a really super good concept of who he really is outside the bubbles of the Avengers, outside of necessarily his bond with Tony. And he's going to be kind of untethered from all of that. Due to the concentrated time and attention on Rhodes and his journey, as well as the possibilities of learning more about his role and his prospective future. It's also an opportunity to truly kind of explore who he really is in a manner that we had not had previously. I believe that sort of information pointed at the character's potential direction and what might come next. In fact, we can infer what will happen to him directly from the comics. Tony Stark served as a major character in what we referred to as the Stark War. This can be the case now in the MCU. In this case, they're just going to switch out James Rhodes for Tony Stark. The storyline might just go as such that it basically found out that some piece of Iron Man design was stolen and turned into armor for specific villains before the design was totally finished. In the comics, he now works alongside Scott Lang, who is still very much part of the mix. In this instance, James Rhodes and Scott Lang will be the ones investigating who, where, and how these designs were taken, and as well as who sold them to these villains. It is revealed to be his opponent, Justin Hammer, who I hope they bring back and will ultimately side with them later. The third installment of that story is where I believe everything ultimately ends up. I believe they're going to terminate the shield for a second time, which will be a wonderful finishing location for where the shield is at the moment. The last Mandroid disclosed that S.H.I.E.L.D. is in an attempt to clean this up with James Rhodes, whatever else is involved. As we move towards Secret Invasion, what occurs there and who takes over when Secret Invasion is over and there isn't a new director for S.H.I.E.L.D.? It is none other than your boy, Norman Osborn, who will start Dark Reign, a Dark Reign that would see him wear a version of the Iron Patriot armor. A variation of the Iron Patriot armor that we're familiar with would not have had a director. If they structure this Iron Wars to resemble the comics in any ways, it will literally leave it in the ideal position alongside Secret Wars for Norman Osborn to seize power. Therefore, even though they might be preparing the World War Hulk for a later World War plot, I believe Lisa Hill was right when she said that acid pop probably just refers to people who would try to impersonate other superheroes or people who want to be superheroes but probably shouldn't be. No one fits this bill more perfectly than Norman Osborn. Please, share your thoughts on this and where you personally believe it is headed in the comment section below. Additionally, Justin Hammer's return would improve Armor Wars. I adore his character. Please, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. Please subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.